Imagine two types of fat living inside your body. One is sitting right under your skin, the soft, pinchable stuff you see in the mirror. The other is wrapped around your liver, your pancreas, and your heart like a toxic blanket, silently poisoning you from the inside out. Most people spend their entire lives trying to get rid of the wrong one. But if you are over 60, that hidden fat, the visceral layer you cannot see or pinch, is the difference between a vibrant decade ahead and a rapid decline toward disease. The irony? This invisible killer is actually the easiest fat to burn. You just have to know how to trigger it. Welcome back to the channel. If you are done with complicated diets and ready to unlock the energy levels of your 40s, you are in the right place. Here is the hard truth that the fitness industry doesn't advertise. That spare tire around your waist isn't just a cosmetic problem. It is a biological factory pumping out inflammatory chemicals 24 hours a day. While you are sleeping, that deep visceral fat is actively attacking your blood vessels, forcing your liver to work overtime, and literally shrinking your brain tissue. It raises your insulin resistance so high that your body forgets how to process sugar, paving a direct road to type 2 diabetes. It clogs the pathways to your heart and starves your brain of the oxygen it needs to maintain sharp memory. It is the single fastest way to accelerate aging from the inside. But here is the biological miracle that changes everything. Visceral fat is metabolically active, which means it is also metabolically desperate. When you finally send the right signal to your body, that deep fat panics and burns off faster than the soft fat on your thighs or arms. It is the first responder to the furnace when you create a calorie deficit. So, how do we send that signal without starving ourselves or following a fad diet that requires a PhD in nutrition? The answer lies in a framework I call the Thermostat Method. You aren't going to cut everything out. You are just going to turn two things up and two things down. First, you crank up the thermostat on protein. Here is a number that might shock you. After 60, your body needs almost double the protein it did in your 50s to simply maintain muscle. If you aren't getting at least 30 grams on your plate every single meal, your body starts eating its own muscle tissue for fuel. When you lose muscle, your metabolism crashes, and the fat clings on tighter. Protein flips a switch in your brain that says, full, and keeps those hunger hormones quiet for hours. It forces your body to look at that visceral fat and say, sorry, your time is up. Second, you crank up the color. Specifically, the colors on your plate that come from vegetables. If your plate looks beige or white, you are in trouble. You need to drown your plate in greens, reds, and oranges. These aren't just side dishes. They are sponges that soak up hunger and provide the fiber necessary to push the toxins from that burning fat out of your system. Half your plate should look like a farmer's market exploded on it. Now, for the cuts. First, you cut down the white density. Bread, pasta, white potatoes, and white rice. These aren't evil, but they are precision tools for energy. If you aren't running a marathon after lunch, those foods hit your bloodstream like a grenade, spike your blood sugar, and then crash it, leaving you hungry again in an hour. When that crash happens, your body screams for sugar, and the cycle repeats. Switch those out for the hearty grains and beans that burn slow and steady. Second, you cut down the liquid sugars. If there is one non-negotiable here, it is this. Soda, sweetened teas, and fancy coffee drinks are visceral fat's best friend. Liquid sugar bypasses all your body's natural fullness signals and goes straight to the liver. Liver, overwhelmed, packages it up and ships it directly to that deep belly storage unit. Treat desserts as a once-a-week celebration, not a daily habit. The body treats sugar as an immediate threat to survival, and it locks it away as deep fat to keep it out of your bloodstream. Here's the reality: you don't need to be perfect, just consistent. Increase protein and veggies, decrease sugar. Your body will tap into reserves. For daily meal breakdowns, timings, and targets, check the step-by-step guide linked below. It eliminates guesswork. Cutting fat isn't just for appearance, it's crucial for heart health. It enhances time with family and boosts brain function. Next, we'll focus on heart health. Discover a cardio method that doesn't strain your knees. If this resonates, like and subscribe. Join us in proving age is just a number. Full details are in the description. Stay fit, stay sharp. See you next time.